Yo, what's up, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props. Got an NBA episode for us here today while I'm trying to get all this NCAA stuff done. In terms of the NCAA, we got one episode out already for the South region, and I'm going to give this NBA info out, and then we'll be right back to it. Everybody that has subscribed to Dub Club, link is in my Twitter bio. I sent out, 4 or 5 plays already? I've sent out 4, and I'm about to drop another one. Going to be a rather quick episode today because just crazy busy, a lot of work to do with March Madness. First game, Cleveland, Charlotte, 117, 110 is my projections. No Donovan Mitchell, no Jared Allen. I still think Cleveland gets the job done, although they're just missing some key pieces, but LaMelo's out for Charlotte. So no play on me side or total there, just leaning to the leaning towards the Cavs there a little bit. Or I guess you could say I'm leaning to Charlotte because total there is 5.5. Give me 1 second and I'm gonna change which. Give me a second and I'm gonna change which tab you can see, and then we'll keep it moving. All right, I think that's better. All right, let's keep it moving. No play in that one. Detroit, Washington, 105, 115. Washington is a 10-point favorite. No Kyle Kuzma in that one. Couldn't pay me to lay Detroit plus 13.5. Although, if I had to, life on the line, that's probably the way I lean. Also might be some value on an under 222. I'm not sure if there's a 222.5 out there, but might be some value on an under 222. Only Caesars at 222, and they maybe just took a large bet. Denver, Toronto. This was one of the released plays. Take Denver. If you followed on Dub Club, you actually got to lay Denver plus 1.5. Denver's now -2. Jamal Murray's the news. Still like it. Probably would suggest you lean money line now instead of spread. But I do like Denver tonight. Again, if you're signed up on Dub Club, you got Denver plus 1.5 as a release. So good closing line value there for us. Next play, Orlando and the Spurs. 2 inconsistent teams, 2 bad teams, although 2 high-scoring teams, or at least they can be. 115, 108, Orlando -7 is my number. I think Orlando -5 might be a little light. In terms of the total, I think the total is a little high, but the Spurs play no defense, so I understand why. No props or anything in that play. Next game, we've got Lakers-Pelicans. Lakers money line is a play. Actually, I think we got it released at – let me go to BetStamp here. We got Lakers at +1 – Lakers +1 -110. Currently now at -1. We were out in front of the Brandon Ingram news, albeit I released it thinking they were going to win whether or not Brandon Ingram played. So either way, good closing line value for everybody that's subscribed. Appreciate y'all that are subscribing. Again, link in bio. Make sure you go sign up. Get these plays before the lines move. Next play, Nets Thunder. We have OKC money line is what we've taken. This is still basically around the same price available, I think. I laid a -115, and let's see what the prices are now. Okay, so 120, 118. Yeah, about the same price. It's gone a little bit in our direction here with OKC. Still a little CLV. Although it wouldn't be enough to overcome the bookmaker's edge, we're handicapping here, not relying on closing line value. So while we appreciate the market support, you can still get this one if you haven't got it. OKC money line. Nets. Next, we have Knicks playing Portland, 117, 113. I have Knicks as a 4-point favorite in this. A little bit of a edge, in my opinion, on the Knicks money line. I released Knicks money line -135, which is basically relative to a Knicks -2. And we see here 135, 130 still available. So if you have a Vegas outs, You can get a better number than I got, but even Pinnacle's at 135. So I'm okay with the number I laid. Again, not living off beating the closing line, but I like the Knicks money line here. I know they're without Jalen Brunson, but I just still think they're the better team, even without Brunson. And that should bring us to the last play of the day, right? Milwaukee at Phoenix. I got DeAndre Ayton under 19.5 points in this one. FanDuel popped that up just recently. I laid a -122. Model projections are 17.13. So we're leaning to the under here. Going to take the under 19.5. Had a pretty good edge. So riding this one all the way to the bank. Too many sessions. Yeah, okay. So that's all for me today. I'm going to run through everything one more time for y'all. Short episode today. Hopefully it's valuable. Looking for a bounce back. It's been a rough 2 weeks. Not a rough 2 weeks. A rough 2 days. Rough 2 days. Looking to bounce back from that. Knicks money line. -135 is what we laid. There's even better numbers out there. Denver +1.5. Can't get that any longer. Lean money line now. OKC money line still available for around the same price. Still like it. Fred VanVleet under 18.5, 2 units. Big fan of this one. DeAndre Ayton under 19.5, 1 unit. That's all for now. Maybe an ad, but probably not. I'm going to look into college basketball more here. That's it. Fast episode, under 9 minutes, and I let the music play for like 2 of them. So hopefully this was valuable. Let's have a good day. Let's bounce back. I'll be back on tomorrow, y'all.